Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of MechaWill Plays Ico. We have been enjoying all right, this camera's kind of going out of control right now. I don't understand what's happening. We've been enjoying our time here in the game so far. We just got through the intro. If you guys haven't seen that, episode 1 should be down in the description, as well as there should be a playlist that I'm building so you can always stay up to date with the latest and greatest of the videos. But so far, you know, just a small recap, we found ourselves this lovely little lady. Nobody knows what to call her yet. In fact, I don't think they really tell you until later in the game, but for commentary's sake, her name is Yorda. And our name is Eco. So, okay, not good. Hold on. Baby, hold on. Baby, come back to me. Alright, so that looked a little bit dangerous there. This old bridge, I don't understand what's supporting it underneath. I'm actually kind of scared to try and pan my camera down there. Otherwise, this is a technological and architectural marvel for being able to stay up with all that pressure on the other end. But that's alright. I mean, apparently it didn't. It actually just broke there, But Yorda and Eco have been both trapped for certain reasons. Nobody really knows about Yorda, but for us, we were kind of thrown in there by the village because they were scared of our horns, which appears to be something that, you know, is something that happens quite a bit, because we saw quite a bit of prisons in there for other children that had the same affliction that we do. And also wore affliction t-shirts because we thought we were cool and edgy. It's what happens when you're a teenager, man. You got no control over it. So here, my thought is we don't want to leave her, you know, away for too long. If we can take her with us, great. But if we need to, like, stop and kind of scope out a situation, it definitely helps to see what's going on here. So we've got a little, this is mostly a puzzle game, so we're going to be figuring out different things as we go. They're going to be introducing us to new mechanics and such. The first of these mechanics is going to be these little boxes that we saw down here. So by using the boxes, obviously we can, you know, move ourselves to a different place here. Okay. So yeah, and also stuff like that can happen. Staircase is good. Staircase means we can ascend to higher places. Can you take me higher to a place out of this goddamn castle? I don't know if that's the way that the lyrics go. But it looks like, you know, we're also disrupting the peace here. We've got the Guardians of the fucking Galaxy coming to destroy us. Can we stop with this? You know, man, I told you guys once, okay? You don't fight, you know, I got the bigger stick, and that's no longer a metaphor. That's actually a literal thing in this game. I actually have the bigger stick. So why you fucking with me, man? Why you trying to mess with the natural established order? The good guy gets the girl. The little creepy demonic ooze things get nothing. I'm sorry. You guys get nothing. Good day, sir. As the late and great would have said, late and great Gene Wilder. Unfortunately. Did not mean to bring that up. So we can, I guess we can go a couple of paths here. We've got two options. This is a little bit of a different path here. This looks kind of creepy and scary. I don't think I'm prepared for this. Alright, so another little puzzle thing going on. There's a little drop down, which I don't think I can get Yorda to fall down there unless maybe I catch her. But we also have another doorway here. It looks like that maybe the way that we eventually want to go is through that doorway. Let's try and figure out what's going on. Like I said, I hate leaving her, because leaving her for a long time, you know, is not a good thing. But you will have to do it in this game on the occasion. So let's jump up the chain here, and let's make sure things are still going well. So the game kind of lures you into a small sense of security here by being able to do what's going on there. There we are. That's gonna open the doorway down there. It looks like to another save spot with the couch. Really makes me wonder actually what's going on back in the other spot then. Did we miss something? No. You can't do this, man. I'm not gonna have it. No, are these little spiders? Alright, we are kicking the shit out of them though. Reminds me of the scene in the Avengers. Or I'm sorry, in Captain America Civil War. Alright, not good. Alright, they're taking her. Boys. Can we get rid of this? I don't know how to get back up there. Oh, we opened the doorway, so we can use the staircase up here to run back. Nope, not happening. I got you, girl. Don't you worry about a thing, man, as the talking bass fish says. And get out of here, man. Do not touch my woman. Also, women are not property, but I just want to... Well, you know what? That's a fucking lesson that you guys should learn. Let this woman do what she wants to do. Also, I'm going to drag her around by her hand so she does what I want her to do. But, you know, let's ignore the hypocrisy going on right now. I'm leading her to good places. You're probably leading her to the pits of hell and Satan itself. Yes. Done with you, man. Already, the stick is not doing the trick, I don't think. Here, we've got a nice little safe spot. Might as well take a little rest. Make sure things are going well. Would you like some lemonade, Yorda? Yes, you would. Too fucking bad. We're in a place where there's no way I can possibly make lemonade. So I do apologize for kind of putting this carrot on the end of the stick. Yeah, let's save over the first save file here. So far, things are going well. Yes, I would like to save. And yes, I do like the save music. Thank you for asking. I would like to resume my own game, please. I will take a small sip of water. All right, so let's continue on our journey here. Now that we've got this little doorway open, I feel like that was probably just the way for us to get Yorda. I wonder, yeah, so you really do have to wonder, like, why did we have to open this? What's so goddamn magnificent about this open doorway? Is it the fact that now I can bring Yorda down here for whatever reason? Now that I have Yorda down here, is there something that we can do? I think I saw a box down here that we weren't able to use. Am I correct about this, or am I wrong? Oh, looks like well, we can just go through that doorway for one. Can she climb the chain? She's just kind of watching me. Oh, maybe she doesn't need to. Maybe she doesn't need to climb the chain. If we can get her, we can probably lend our hand, not our stick hands, but our regular one, and find her way up there. All right, let's do a little jumpage. Oh no, and we can also push this off. Things are working out in our favor, guys. You know, we're not the brightest YouTuber of the bunch. I understand. You guys watch the show. You're probably like, yo, this guy's never gonna be able to get through this anyway. But we can figure out a few things. We can put together the puzzle pieces. Pick up the pieces. All right. Okay, this looks like a short drop and a sudden stop. I'm not enjoying what's going on down there. Down there. Where there? Down there. There's looks like possibly some ocean water going over there. So this is a castle by the sea. Let's ignore all cliches. Whoever decided to make this particular castle is in the wrong. I understand what you were trying to do, man. May have thought it was clever. It's not funny. I'm not taking your shit today. I love how I say I'm not taking your shit today. Like this is some sort of like warring thing between us, me and the architecture of this builder. Like this fucking guy, man. He always makes these fucking weird ass castles on a weird side of a freaking mountain. It doesn't make any sense, man. He's just doing it for style, and he overcharges. That's the worst part. What, did that guy just fly? It is yeah, that's a flying thing. This guy's got some wings, and this guy is also like pretty big. Did you get? All right, what's going on? So the flying things don't seem very good to me because it seems like they're going to be able to really take away, Yorda, and, once she's in their wings, I can't reach her. So let's make sure we take care of those guys first. I'm still not enjoying the amount of the barrage of these fuckers. So we can see their eyes are white until we beat the life out of them. I don't understand why this is an E for everyone rated game. Is it E for everyone? It might be rated T. I don't know, but I say mature, man. We're taking a stick that's just got splinters on it, and we're just beating monsters to bloody death. There's got to be something, a little NSFW for that, if you guys know what I'm talking about. It sounds really weird coming out of my mouth because I don't think I've ever said not safe for work in that kind of phrase. But come on, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm Jose Canseco. I'm Jose Canseco. Because I normally just read NSFW on Reddit. All right, so we got rid of that. What is this down here? Is this just okay, this looks like the way to the railway. The railway does not look like a place I want to go quite yet. Let's explore, Yorda. Come over here. So here's a large-ish arena for practically nothing. Good job. Now there are some secrets in this game. Oh no, never mind. I was just being a dick for no reason. There are some secrets in this game that you know, you can figure out and find different tips and tricks and whatever. All right, so she can climb down the ladder. Enjoy that view for a while, Aiko. Don't be a fucking perv. No, he's looking up. Come on down. Welcome to the train. Would you like to take my hand? Take my hand. Take my whole life too. And I can't help beating those monsters. Oh no. Sorry, that's not Yorda. I swear, baby. That's not what I enjoy the most out of this experience. It's you. Take my hand. Take my whole life too. But I can't help beating to death some monsters. But I just can't help. That'll probably be a spousal abuser in my future. That's probably not true, but you gotta wonder, you know, this guy's this young and he's already beaten to death people with wooden splintering sticks. He probably is a little bit transposed out of society. He probably doesn't understand, you know, he's a little bit more of an amoral creature. You know, we are who we are, but some people are born a little bit more fucked up than others. You got that, Aiko? Maybe that's why the village was trying to take you away. It's not for that nonsense. So we found a little train cart here. Seems to me like we shall push it. Is this the thing? Can I push her off? No. So this looks like a arduous experience for our young hero here. Obviously, they do try, you know, I don't know if you guys know this studio at all, or at least with the games that they've done. They like to show, like, they like to keep the character very realistic as to what's going on. So, in, like, for example, for this, all right, Yorda's just chilling there. Don't worry, I got you, babe. It's, you know, you don't worry about climbing on top or anything like that. You wanna come around? No, you're just gonna run away from me. All right, I'm not a monster. Don't run away from me. What are you doing? I'm trying to bring this big-ass cart here. But so like in Shadow of the Colossus, you play this young teenager who barely knows how to ride a horse or to swing a sword, and that's shown through the gameplay and stuff like that. Well, this guy's like a young boy. Like, obviously, this thing is going to be heavy for him to push, so that's why they decided to manufacture it to take every goddamn year in my life out of my body, like Princess Bride's life machine. Turn it to 60. Not to 60. I forget what the number was, but, you know, he turns it to the high number, and the guy, you know, Man in Black kind of dies. But, like, is brought back to life by Mad Max, by Max, fucking Billy Crystal. Ah, he's not dead. He's only mostly dead. It's very important because mostly dead means that you're slightly alive. Did you hear that? To blay, he said to blave, which, of course, as we all know, means to bluff. So your friend was probably at a game of cards, and his friend cheated him. That's a good movie, man. If you guys haven't seen that, wait until you're finished with this Let's Play series, because of course my own selfish needs come first, but then also, you know, go watch The Princess Bride, because you will enjoy it. Now what? Okay, so we have the ladder here. This is the ladder that we came down. Okay, So I think we still got a little bit of a ways to go to push this thing. No, I'm not joking. I do believe when I played this the first time that you do just have to push this cart all the way down. And of course, Yorda doesn't feel like helping. And of course, there's no rocket pack, jetpack, propulsion bullshit to keep me on. Take my hand and take my whole life too. So this was a game that I had promised for the month of September, and obviously it's early September, so this makes a lot of sense as to why you guys are watching this right now. But I also promised a couple of other things, and there should be some surprises coming up in this month as well. So if you guys haven't checked out my channel, if you guys are just here for the game, I understand, but you guys may find some interesting things going up because I'm all about ramping up to new releases. So with a little bit of Skyrim on the horizon, who knows? Maybe there might be some goodies, some precursors of Elder Scrolls happening on the channel. I'm not gonna say, you know, I'm just gonna heavily imply and then leave it at that. But also, there should be a lot of other fun stuff. I do videos on the daily, so you should see, you know, I've been doing a big No Man's Sky Let's Play series. If you guys are interested in watching just some relaxing exploring, as well as some Dark Souls 2 with my buddy, going through him blind, watching him go through one of the hardest games in existence is kind of a joy to me. And some Rocket League is also something that we do on the semi-daily. So that's just a little overview of my channel you guys didn't really ask for. You didn't ask for my fucking opinion. I understand, you know. I'm having a good day today. It's really beautiful outside. You know, I work at a couple jobs, but here's the thing. There's this one job that I'm just like, I should probably quit it because it's it's unnecessary. I did it. I do it because, you know, it helps pay for rent and you know, this show and a lot of other things. Like, you know, I need to purchase a lot to keep the quality up, good microphones, good cameras, good, you know, recording software and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I use it for. But you know, it's at the point where it's like I would much rather have the time to be recording more videos and helping out the channel even more so, but I still need the money to help the channel out. So I'm kind of in this little catch-22 situation. It's a little bit I guess it's the struggle that all man goes through, even aliens if they had a YouTube channel. If you're a Martian and you're not having a successful YouTube channel, there's something wrong, man. No. So here the camera changes, which means I also have to change the direction of my analog stick, which is weird. That's a weird design choice, but I guess I understand. So out there you can see the beautifully detailed ocean. That's only half sarcastic. But yeah, we are a castle on the cliff. Fucking Lenny, the architect, man. Doesn't know how to make anything else. God damn it. God damn it. Also, with these new YouTube rules in place, this entire video may be unmonetized, meaning I'm not going to be able to get anything. That's okay. I'm still here just to play the game and enjoy and love you guys. That's all I'm here for. I love how Yorda is just like, she's just chilling. She's just like, yo, you gonna push this whole gigantic cart? You might as well just push me too. You know, I'll just be sitting here along for the ride. No worries. I won't bother helping, you know. It's not like I've shown you that I've got the strength of an Amazonian warrior by being able to pull myself up, you know, doing a type of pull-up that about 40% of the male population couldn't even do if they tried. Probably more than that. You gotta wonder, like, what's the, like, obese male population that probably doesn't have that upper arm strength? And then, like, the skinny white males like me that still probably don't have that arm strength. There's really only, like, a few that are just, like, they got that upper body bicep strength to be able to do consistent pull-ups and that kind of stuff. Push-ups, everybody just fucking cheats on. I mean, it's not like you don't even have a choice, man. It's just like 95% of all people that do push-ups, man, they're cheating on it somehow. They're putting their butt up in the air. They're flaring their elbows out. They're doing all sorts of stuff. Not that I'm a fitness guru. Okay, so what was the result of having to do this? Honestly, I don't know. But we have made our way downtown with our bitch. What? She's gonna make me a sandwich. Do not treat women that way. Well, okay, so we found... Oh, okay. It was literally just used so that we could get up here. Okay. Come on, baby. Oh, so now you want to jump on. Alright. Alright. Yo, but I ain't gonna hold it against you. That's alright. So let's get up here and let's save so we never have to go through that god-awful disaster ever again. Notice, okay, so you can see there's little castle walls that we see here, but there's also this little, kind of like, I don't know, looks like a lamp or something like that, a little structure around the side. So obviously just use your environment and figure out different clues and stuff like that. But we did finish We did finish this new section here. Very interested to see how the story goes. So far, we've been enjoying ourselves profusely. Resume game, please. We're still, you know, early enough that I don't mind kind of continuing a little bit farther. Here, thank you. And we see a lot. So, you know, if you've watched the last Guardian trailer and oh, okay. And a lot of the stuff that has been released on it. All right, good. I thought I was gonna die there. Then you will also, you know, you'll recognize like the color palettes and a lot of. It's okay. My bad there. I tried to jump. This is one of those things where it's like you can't run and jump. You have to like stop and then jump. Just the product of the day and age that this thing was invented then. Excuse me? I just explained to myself the correct way to do this and it didn't function again. These games are infamous for this kind of thing, but that's okay. Like I said, it's a puzzle game. It's about patience. There we are. It kind of just catapults you forward. There we are. Okay. So this, you know, if you guys are very astute watchers, you guys will know that my channel banner actually has Aiko and Yorda right in the center of it, holding hands as they should be for the rest of time or the rest of my channel, you know, whichever one comes first, who knows. I'm gonna be sticking around for a long time, if you know what I mean. It's not hard to figure out what I mean, it just means I'm gonna be sticking around for a long time, but, you know, man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. A little promotion goes a long way sometimes, or sometimes it makes people hate you. It's one of the two. Yorda, do you want to show me that upper body strength? No? Alright, looks like that's a refusal. But that's okay, because we've got one of these fancy levers here. Let's go ahead and use it. By using said fancy lever, we have found... There we are, a giant box. No particular reason for this giant box, except, I guess, for our purposes. Fucking Lenny, man. Fucking Lenny the architect, he's always making the... You know, I tell you, I've seen him design many a castle, and they're always by a fucking sea or by a grand sunset or something like that, and it's like, god damn it, dog, get off your high horse. Secondarily speaking, you're always making these contraptions that make no freaking sense in the context of the game, or in the context of our human lives. It's really only when you get to this point where a little boy wants to traverse a castle, Nathan Drake style, that you really come into... Alright, can we stop falling, please? Falling? What do you mean falling? Falling in love, oh, with you. What? A baller. All right, may I have you? I gotcha. All right. I would like to climb up this chain here. In fact, I wish there were a second one here so we could have some sweet ass rap music playing. What? It may take you a couple seconds for that. Oh, it's because there's two chains. It's two. All right, that's fucked. All right, that's never funny when you explain the joke that far. Okay, so now we need to figure out a way to descend here, which I imagine is just going to be to go back down the way that we had came. Can we use O? We can use X. Okay. So it looks like X is the way to fall down. Easy enough. All right, so now that we figured out every single part of this, we can pull this lever again. Hopefully she doesn't fall. I'm sorry about this. I gave you no warning. You may have noticed I don't really talk too much. We found a nice little couch down there, which is hopefully where we can roll down to very soon. All right, so she's got everything that she needs. She is down where she needs to be. But we are not. Which makes me wonder if I have made a huge mistake. I wonder if maybe I need to go back up and try and, you know, we had seen another way to go down here. We're the only people that can get up here. There's no way we could ever get Yorda up here to the top like this. So there might be something special here just for us to kind of help traverse. Because now we've got this here. So we can walk Like goddamn Batman. Oh, and just ride the chain down. Ride the lightning Metallica style, dude. All right, we figured everything out. Let's head down the chain. Let's go back on the chain gang, as the Pretenders would like to say. And we're back on the chain gang. Ooh, oh. I'm back on the chain gang. All right, I got you, babe. Don't worry about this. I got you, babe. Da, 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 da. You put your little hand in mine. That's like the ultimate theme song for this game, is being able to sing that song. I am really loving this. Like, look how beautiful this game is. It got a nice little lighting, a little bit of shadows going on there. I don't know what this is, but before we touch it, I think that we should go ahead and sit down and save here. Excuse me, Yorda? I need you over here for this. You put your little hand in mine. There ain't no mountain we can't climb. Save. Dun, 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 dun. I got you saved. This has been a lovely journey so far. I am quite enjoying what's going on here. All right, Crane. Nice little safe spot descriptor. It is what it is. You don't fuck around with words. I appreciate that about you. Thank you guys so much for watching this this episode. I really do appreciate it. If you guys like the series, it always helps to throw a like down on the video. And you guys should subscribe if you guys want to see more content. There are videos on the daily at my MechaWill channel. And you will be notified when new Ico Let's Play episodes pop up, which should be very soon. These should be coming up almost daily as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next MechaWill show.